Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Wednesday or Thursday? What? I'm losing my days. Is it Thursday? It is Thursday, my goodness. One of these days I'm going to have a schedule in my life and I'm going to have like what day it is. So today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I slept in again today, so I'm finally catching up on my sleep, which is a good thing. So I knew my life, the way I catch up, it's like I'll go. I can get no sleep, I can do that, and I can function and do well. And like, I know some people, they just sleep for like a long period of a day, like the next day they could sleep in for a long time and they feel good. For myself, it doesn't work that way. I like do multiple days and sleep in just a little bit. Like I couldn't even imagine sleeping in until noon. Like I can understand doing that. Like I know if I was like exhausted way back in the day, I probably would have slept all day, but I just can't do that anymore as I get older. So mine is more like sleeping until 7:30, which is long for me. And so the last couple days, that's what I've done, and I feel really good. So got up. So today I thought I'll come outside here and sit, and it's nice and breezy. Yesterday, it was funny because last night I was editing, and then like it was kind of cloudy for a little bit. It didn't rain, but it looked like it was gonna rain. And so I like put my sweater on. I'm like, wow. Greg came home, he's like, honey, I'm like, it's cold. He's like, it's 85. I said, yeah, but the temperature dropped like 10 to 15 degrees. So just that drastic drop in temperature, I'm like, oh, it's cold now. But no, it's not freezing, but it's definitely cooler than it has been. So I guess everybody's going through a heat wave. I don't keep up on things too much due to life being busy, but I guess it's really hot like in the central part of Florida and the lower parts of the United States. So definitely hot. So I know it was real cloudy here yesterday, which was weird because it hasn't been that way at all. And so we didn't even go in the pool or anything. So today I'm like, we got to go in the pool. So I just turned the filter on. I'm like, we usually keep it on every day because we're in it, and we didn't even turn it on. I'm like, does it even get dirty? But yeah, there was leaves and stuff in it. So I just turned it on, got it rolling so we can go in there today. And there's next thing. She's like, I'm checking things out. We had a good night. We had took a posy. Autumn went to church, and then I came back. Greg was working on the patio. He's almost done. And then I sprayed for bugs. Like, you know, like there were so many solicitors. Yeah, like my HOA has a sign right at the entry of the neighborhood, no soliciting at all. And so I think someone said you got to put it on your door. And so we've had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 people come for pest removal. And I'm like, okay. So, but we just didn't do it. I know in the mountains they say to do it, but we'll see, we might have to get somebody, but we always we thought it'd be a good idea to do it, but then in the mountains I probably would have, because there's way more creepy crawlies there than here. So we just got the big bucket, the big white containers at Lowe's. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's in the trash can over there. I don't know what the name is, but anyways, next thing, she's looking for a lizard. She's like, I'm looking for my lizard friends. So anyways, the white, whatever the name is, I just can't think of it, but I'll put it right here on the screen. So we always just sprayed with that, and it worked. I did it every month in the mountains, and it rained a lot there, so it worked really good. And if you did it every month, you were good. But when you're spraying, spiders were crawling out of everywhere and everything, and you knew it was doing something. Well, here I'm like, okay, we had a couple gallons, so I put them in. We got the backpack sprayer. I'm like, let me do that. Greg was working. I'm like, let me do the backpack sprayer. So I filled it up and did it and sprayed. I'm like, I kid you not, there was like, I didn't see anything crawl out, like lizards. We have a lot of lizards, like little friendly lizards. It was weird. I was doing the table. I'm going off tangent, and I was putting the chairs together, and there was one just sitting on it, and I'm like, and they're just looking at you, and I'm like, okay, could you move off the chair right now for me? And like, I literally was pulling the plastic off, taking the stuff off, and it was just sitting on it. I'm like, okay. So they're very friendly. They like you, but it's more like a snake for me. So I don't really like, oh, there's a lizard type thing. Not scared of it, but just more like, that's okay, stay on your side of the yard. So I know in the corner here, there's like an area where they have like a makeshift lean-to or something. And there's a lot back there because Maxine goes right there every day. We're going to take that down, make a shed and stuff over there, so it can, you know, properly put things inside of it, because we have a lot of stuff to put in there that's in the garage. So anyways, so that was the only thing I saw. Like there was not a single spider. There wasn't even ants. I thought for sure there'd be ants or something. Nothing. So I don't know if they sprayed recently on this house, maybe before I moved in. I don't know, but there was nothing. It wasn't like someone came and said, we did your house before or anything. So I don't know. So absolutely nothing. So we do have a few wasps. I noticed there's I see a little bit flying around here now. So we were swimming. There was like they were swarming over there, but then I didn't see any at all anymore. So I'm like, is there a nest under there? I don't know. So I'm kind of keeping a watchful eye of that to see, but I don't see anything in the house. I see randomly like tiny, almost I'm gonna say they're almost like mites. They're like little ants, but they're real fine and tiny. They don't bite, they don't do anything. So I'm not sure. You Floridians, let me know what that is. And so we're gonna spray in there as well. I'm just gonna get like, I was gonna get like little ant traps, but I'm like, they're not like ants. I don't even know what they are. So I probably Google it. I'm sure I could Google it. By the time this video posts, I'll have figured it out already, but they're like just tiny little mite things. I call them mites, I don't really know, but they remind me because they're like so light, and it's like they're not even, you can't even like see them at all. So weird. So those are randomly, like you'll see one, oh, going across your bathroom counter, oh, there's one on the floor. So I was gonna spray in the house as well. We have stuff for the house to see if that helps. I'm sure it will, but nothing outside, like nothing. I sprayed everything, and I'm like, wow, there's like nothing. So got that done. So I'm like, okay, mark that off the list. So it was good, and then went to bed and got some good sleep for the night. Again, good sleep. We looked at pool tiles, finally settled on a kind that we like. So that's good. We are gonna, you can't find these pool tiles because we had to replace over there the corner. Can you see it? The corner piece was loose already. They had caulked it to keep it up. And so when Greg is putting that back down so it's nice and level, and that piece came off. So, hold on. Okay, I just want to check. I heard noise over there. Mexi went that way. So we have that reminds me. We have gates on the side of our fence. We just need to lock them. So, like lock gates, yes. Because there's no reason to go in and out of them ever. So anyways, just checking. So that corner we had to replace. When we looked for tiles, we can sit there and scrape all these off. There's a couple, but it's just, we were like, do we upgrade the pool tiles and change them? So looking at pool tiles, I'm like not a visual person for that. And to me, they look so ugly. I'm like, yuck. They just look, they don't, like you think of like house, like I think the gray you should have like similar. I would be really bad at picking out a backsplash too for my kitchen. I'd have all white like I have now because I just don't like see that. Like they had cool patterns and motifs, and I'm like, that is so ugly. And I'm sure it looks fine, it probably looks amazing, but it just looks blah. So we found one, and I'm like, that looks really neat. So it wasn't too bad. I'll look it up today and see if, I think you can get a sample, but I'm like, do we even get a sample or we just get the tiles? So anyway, so he found the stuff he's got to replace. He can cement it in, do that corner right, and then we'll start replacing. It's got to go down the water a little bit, so we won't replace all of it, but we'll do probably just that little piece right there for now. And then this side, these are kind of corroded a little bit over here. And then maybe when it gets colder out, does it get colder here? It will. We'll do the rest of the pool. So that was my big exciting night last night. And so today I slept in, and Greg got up for work, and he's like, honey, you're sleeping in again. I'm like, I know, I'm slacking here. And he's like, it's good to sleep in. So it is. So I did that, got up, and got coffee, and I'm drinking my coffee. I'm like, why does it taste different? And so I like the Mavericks coffee. I always have it linked below in my video description. It's peach coffee. I forgot that I had the last one I had, they gave me a huge sample box. It's been a little while, but I'm like down to my last bag. She's calling me, she's like, do you need some more coffee? I said, I need some more coffee. And so the peach one, I haven't had that one. I was like, I didn't know if it's kind of like blueberry. It's like, is it gonna taste good? Yeah, blueberry is amazing. So peach, I was like drinking, I'm like, that's different. I'm like, it's peach coffee. So if you love peaches, delicious. It's not terrible, like it's good. I'm not a big peach person. I like them, but it's not like I go, oh, but you know what? I don't love blueberries, so I can't say that. It's just, I just have to go, oh, it's peach. So I put my caramel creamer in there, I'll put my vanilla in there, and it'll be delicious. So I think the flavor is peach crumble or peach pie or something like that. So very delicious. So I have my coffee rolling. So today I'm doing another quieter chill day, and that's okay. Next week I'll get back into life of doing the rooms. I know some of you ask, are you gonna get back to doing your old stuff again? Absolutely, I'm gonna get back to my old stuff again. I'm just like, I guess if I was like some vloggers that just be specific for their channel, they would wait till they moved in until they started making food again, right? But since I do like my life and everything, well, most of my things, I feel like I'm just doing what I'm doing right now. So trust me, I cannot wait to go. I'm like excited. I think my yeast comes today in the mail, which is weird. When my yeast comes, I can make bread. I'm excited. So like that should be here today, and then I can start making some yeast bread products, and then I can't wait to start making food. I can't wait to like really make food. Like we're making food and we're getting by and doing just fine, but like I have my grocery list and my menu planned, and I'm like, I can't wait to like make food for my family and do good like that. So that excites me. This packing and undoing, that's fun too. It's great trying to figure things out. But that my heart is food, and I know life will get to normal. I was even looking like at our library and looking up homeschool stuff yesterday, and I'm like, okay, I can't wait. I like just inquired on a couple groups and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start like in field trips, and there's like so much we can do, and I'm like, I can't wait to like start doing things. And we're starting to like, I needed to get to that place where I was like, okay, house is somewhat in good, right? Like it's good, it's got stuff places, but at least it's livable and good, and we can function. Functionality is good in the house. Still sneezing a little bit. So functionality in the house is good. So I'm like, I feel like we're good for right now. And the little stuff, I can just take care of it. Like now, I'm gonna start doing rooms and go room by room and see what do we need, what goes in here. If I gotta purchase something big, put it on my wish list of things to get, and then we'll get all that stuff eventually. So, but food, I need to order my food and get all that. I was just talking to Greg and seeing if there's anything else he wants me to add to the list, and then I will get that. Oh, there's those little buggies. See, they're on my camera even. Can you even see what that? There's the smushed bug. Can you zoom in on that? It's like, it's as tiny as a flea, but they're not fleas because they don't pop. They're just like little, they're just whatever they are. Okay, whatever that was. Anyway, so yes, I can't wait to get back to that kind of life, and so get back to that, my own normal life. So it'll be good. So just looking up things, finding, like we'll start planning things to do. We're getting at church. We're starting to do our classes at church to become members, all those good things. So like all that, it takes it. We haven't even been here a month. It hasn't even been a month that we've been in our house. So next week will be a month, right? Or 2 weeks, whatever. 2 weeks from now, a week and a half from now, it'll be about a month. So it's getting there and getting in time, but I'm excited to be normal. Can I have a normal life? I don't even know. So anyway, so today, let's talk today. So today I have to take Brooklyn and Jaden. They are going to go get ID cards today and take this out if not. And Jaden is gonna go take her test for her driving. So she's excited so she can get her permit so she can practice driving here on the roads and be ready to get her license. So I'm gonna do that with the girls today. So it's gonna be like just myself and the older girls out today. So I thought, well, I won't film that, and I'll just come back and do dinner and stuff. So we're gonna go get that, and then go get them a bank account so they can have a bank. And that means job and all those fun things. So for our kids, this is how we do things. People might not like it, and that's quite all right. It's like we wait till they're 18 because to drive, have no need to drive earlier. It's like, let them learn real life skills. Maybe they can get a job before, like Jaden was able to work in our town and do things like that, which worked out really good. And so Brooklyn just finished school this year, the spring. So she is ready to go on and take a job. So now Jaden will be driving and getting a job, doing and going to college. She's doing that for her next step in life. So she's excited for that. And then Brooklyn is going to start working. She's going to start working somewhere, and she's excited for that too. So all good things. It's like they grow up and they start doing their own adulting thing. So it's like, get them done with their school. Like, do you feel good? Where are we at? Where your knowledge on the things that you should be knowing, and then boom, let's go out and start making money, get your money for a car, figure out what you want to do with your life, all those good adulting things. So that's how we do it with our kids. It's like when they're ready, they'll do their thing. It's like some may stay home later, some may move out right away. It's like not like we say you have to get out at 18, you have to go live on your own. No, that would be foolish, because why waste all your money when you don't need to? It's like, stay home. And my kids aren't lazy. My kids are not lazy. Oh my goodness. I think people think they're going to be lazy if they stay at home their whole life. No, it's not a lazy thing. Trust me, they have responsibilities when they live at home. Especially if you're an adult, you have more responsibilities. So they have more responsibilities, but like, be ready to move out, save your money, help out around the home, help out when we need you, help out with things. And then, you know what, save up and go get yourself your house or whatever you're gonna move in, or your job, or whatever it is. That's how we do it. It's like, it's not set to like say, here, you're out at 18, do your thing, do whatever. It's like, no, when you're ready to make that next step, go ahead. And for, some of it would be when they get married, some of them it might be before, or some might be want to stay, save some money, get an apartment, or some might just want to move. It just, whatever they want to do, we're fine with that. And so you train them, you teach them, you get them, you equip them, you let them know, like, no, it's not, you don't have to leave at 18. Don't let anybody tell you you're this old and you have to move out, because they don't know you, they don't know your situation, they don't know anything. They're living in debt because they're being forced to move out and make it at such a young age, and they got to do it and go in debt like most of the American world. It's like, no, get your stuff, secure your assets, get your things so you're set, so it's not failure. it's like that's our job as parents. So I'm excited for all my kids as they grow up and do their thing. So everybody's doing something different, and I'm good with that. It's like we don't have a molded family. It's like we're raising kids, and they're all different, and that is the greatest thing of life, because they're all going to do different things in this world. So I'm excited. I'm excited for all of them. So Jaden's next step will be college, job, and driving, which will be good. Brooklyn's next step is going to be, hers is going to be job right now, saving for a car so she can start driving. So it's all good things, great things. So that is going to be our outing today. So that will be fun. The sun is out. It's beautiful. I've started filming a little bit later, so now the air conditioner's on back here, and you can hear my pool. So I need to film my Abundantly Blessed. I think I'm going to come outside tomorrow. Let's hope tomorrow I can get out, or maybe Saturday morning early and get out here and film while it's quiet and there's not much noise, because it's already like, people are moving. It's already like 9:30 in the morning, but early it's quiet and peaceful. The sun isn't up, and it's like barely up over there, and just beautiful. So I'm getting there. I am almost getting there, I promise you. Where are we going? We're getting that part with life. Look at Maxine. She's like, I'm just gonna walk on here. She just loves going in the yard. Maxine, what are you doing? She's like sniffing out. She goes, I'm looking for she likes those lizards. She hasn't caught one yet, but she likes them. She's looking for that corner over there, because that's where they reside over there. So good. So I think that's it. That's all I have to report. What do I have? Yeah, the house is clean. There's no cleaning involved. Is my house gonna stay cleaner here? I don't know, or will it get messy again? I'm sure. The dishes are an ongoing life struggle. You know, there's always dishes. Like, I like every day you wake up, I think I just told the kids, you really got to focus on getting the dishes when we're done and no more in the sink. So yesterday there was none in the sink when I woke up, and then the girls were like, how did we do with dishes, Mom? There was nothing in the sink. I'm like, you are right, there wasn't. But then today I went out there and there was a whole sink full. Oh, hello. Are you gonna hang out right here? She's like, I'm gonna chill right here with you, Mom. She likes staying right in this little spot right here. Anyway, so dishes is the ongoing struggle with life. I'm gonna get some paper plates, and I don't mind washing or doing that. I really don't, but paper plates, I'm gonna get another big pack of those from Sam's Club to help with life. But like everything else is good. Like my vacuums, our old house, I couldn't start them during the night because like we had a lot of rooms to like block off, because our internet didn't work very good, so I couldn't like program to stay out of rooms. Here there's not really, like, they don't have anywhere they can't go, so I usually run them at night. I didn't last night, so I'm running them right now. So they're in there doing their thing on the floor to get all the tiny, because we have a lot of sand pieces right now because of the patio that is being worked on over here. The patio's getting straight, so there's a lot of tiny fine sand. After that's done, by the weekend we should be good and not have sand everywhere anymore, which will be nice. And so it's like it's basically wipe up the kitchen, and it's really, we're doing leftover. It's not bad. It's like the cleaning is not bad at all. I'm sure we'll get into dusting. We started doing like window cleaning, so like each day I had, like a couple days ago, was do the back of the house and the side of the house. So we're doing them in steps instead of like, oh, clean all of the windows. So we're getting there on things like that. So the bottom half is clean. You know, it's like slowly we're wiping things down, getting things cleaned. I looked at my little windowsill, I'm like, ooh, my windowsill's a little bit dirty. I didn't clean that. So we'll get into the routine of doing those kind of things. I think today's Thursday, so it's gonna be my run-in day tomorrow. Will probably be food for the weekend, I'm sure, and then I'll be back to starting to plan some rooms next week. I think, like, okay, let's go in one room and see what do we need to do in this room. Making a new list, getting a new list involved, or maybe completing that job until I'm finished in that room. We'll see how that works. So it's like, it's good. It's like, it's an easier way. I know it'll get busier as we do more activities. We're more out of the home. We do all those, you know. It's like, that's one thing, you know, you're going to start getting busy. We have a lot of kids, and we are going to start getting busy, and it is going to be getting things where there's not going to be much time at home, and we're doing more running, because that's part of life, and all of that happens in time. It always does. So all good things. Okay, I'm done chatting. My camera battery's going to die here, so I'm going to go in and make sure kids are awake and get them moving to wake up. And that we're gonna do dishes, which is nothing, and that's it. Put dishes away. Woohoo! Feed Maxine water, and I think we're good. You're itching. Are you itching? You have something on you? I don't even know what. She's like, I'm not sure, Mommy. She's looking old. I looked at her face yesterday. I was like, she's starting to look like an old puppy. I know she's not old, but she probably is. What is she? 5 years old? 5 years old. So looking a little bit older. That's okay. That's what they do. Okay, drinking coffee. Let's go in. Let's have a great day. I'm not sure how much I'm going to film. I'm going to be out with the girls. I don't know if I'll bring you along or what we'll do. We'll see. I'm going to ask them and see how they feel, and then we'll come back. I got to do food. Food is going to be, should I chat with food? Well, I hope food's going to be. Let's not talk about food, because I don't know how the afternoon's going to go. You ready for a good day? I'm done talking. Okay, done talking, drinking coffee. Let's go. I made breakfast. This is my breakfast. Fried eggs on a sandwich. Easy, something simple. Everybody's gonna come down. They're gonna make breakfast. They like eggs. They're loving eggs right now. Love making their own omelet. So that's our breakfast of choice right now. Okay, so this morning turned into, I'm really tired still, and that's okay. So talking to kids, doing things. So what I'm doing is I actually sat on my couch. I'm battery dead. So what I'm doing is I sat on my couch over here and just turned my praise and worship music up and just sat there. And I'm placing my order. I had to find, I know where Sam's, well, I don't know where it is, but I Googled where Sam's is. And then there's like 5 or 6 Walmarts near me. So I just kind of found the one that looks the closest because, again, I don't know. So then I'm thinking, do I just do that and go shopping today or tomorrow? So everything, like if I place it in the cart now, it shows low in stock. But I'm thinking if I order it for the morning, it won't be low in stock because they'll restock. So I'm thinking that's my plan for tomorrow. So today is just chill for me. I'm like in zero hurry to do anything. I really am not. I washed some dishes. That's it. Gave Maxine some water. I'm good. So I think I'm going to take the girls right now. We have to go and get their appointment for their stuff. And then I'll come back and see how motivated that I am to do things. But I think it'll be good to get up early and go shopping before it's 100 degrees and melts all the groceries because I have to get a lot. So, because I'm stocking up on things like water, things that I don't have because, you know, that's good to have. So I think that is my game plan. So I'm gonna get kids and we're gonna head out the door. All right, I'm back home. You didn't even know that I was gone, do you? No, you did not. So what I did today, after I think the last clip was me. I'm like, did I film that part? I did, didn't I? About me getting my groceries ordered. Oh, Maxine needs me. Okay, it's Maxine. She's like, Mommy, you're home. Hello. So what my day was, it was a very chill day, and I'm okay with that. Like, I like to film each day what I'm doing, and sometimes I'm doing stuff, and sometimes I'm not doing a whole lot of stuff. So today was a day of not doing, I did a lot of stuff, but not a lot of like camera. You just said, I mean, have a seat, Maxine. She's like, I need to be right here. Anyway, this is where Maxine's gonna be. Hello, I see you, I know. Okay, so this is what I did. I ordered a big grocery pickup from Sam's Club and Walmart. And then I did that. We went to what we ended up doing is we went to I think they call it the tax collector here, which is a weird name for your license. But we went there today, and Jane and Brooklyn got her ID so she can get a job. She's gonna be working. And then Jaden got her driving permit. She's gonna drive. She drove in the mountains, and like that's good because I figured if you can drive in the mountains, you can drive anywhere, but here there's a lot more highways and things like that. So she said she wants to drive a little bit on the bigger highways first before she gets her license, which is good. So we went to go, she got a test. And so I didn't want to film because I was like, what if she fails her test? I would feel really bad and then have to film that, you know? So I didn't film anything. So that's why I'm here right now. So what we did is we drove there, and then Brooke got her ID real easily, and then Jaden got and took her test, and she passed. It was great. What I like about their test is that if you only have to get 40 out of the 50 questions right. So he said there's a button, you click next if you don't know the answer, and it moves the question to the end of the test. And then it will shuffle through if you need it. If not, as long as you get, you know, as many as you have that you need, you'll be good. So I'm like, that's a great little thing on the Florida driving test. So anyways, she did that and passed, which is exciting. So we were gonna do Chick-fil-A, and I said, well, we'll either go for like the sad, I'm so sorry, life is awful kind of time Chick-fil-A, or we'll go for yay, exciting, we're celebrating Chick-fil-A. So we haven't had a Chick-fil-A. The girls like Chick-fil-A. Where we live, there was there's 2 right by us. So we went a lot, but here there isn't any by us. That's one thing I know, since I don't see Chick-fil-A. I know they're here, they're just not by us. And I don't see Hobby Lobby, but there's other stores. So that's no big deal. Just differences. And even like coffee places, the Starbucks is like not there. The coffee isn't as prevalent here as it is where we lived in our old town. There was one real close everywhere. So it's just a little bit more of a drive, which is fine. So anyways, that's what we did today. So we went and got her their thing. She passed and did great. And then we went to Chick-fil-A for lunch. That was nice. Super sweet, super sweet lady. She's like, you come in from all day. Oh, people are always so sweet, especially Chick-fil-A workers. She's like, you just come in out of that heat and come for some coolness and have a seat. And so just sweet. So we got some Chick-fil-A, and then we did, we went to the bank so they could open bank accounts, because our bank that we had isn't by us. We got one that's near us so they can get their bank. So we opened that up and then did some driving a little bit and just kind of checked out a few places for Brooklyn. She's gonna go see about working and stuff like that. So we did that. So it was just a good afternoon out. And meanwhile, when I was sitting like at the tax collectors, they call it, place, I was adding stuff to my groceries. And so I placed my order for Walmart and Sam's, and I think I got everything. It's so much easier to do that. I know I'm gonna be like, oh, I forgot this. I hope I won't. But it's like, otherwise I'm gonna go to the store and buy tons more stuff that we don't need. I still spent a lot of stuff, and we got a lot of great things coming. I'm excited. So hopefully, it will all be there. It's like one of those things when you get it and you're like, substitutions, or they didn't have it. So since it's in the morning, I'm hoping that it's gonna be a good thing. We're gonna be hopeful. So there is, where the Sam's Club is at, there's like 5 Walmarts. So I chose, I had my original one where we always go, and that had everything. When I switched it to the one by Sam's, and then it lost like 17 things were not available. So I was like, ooh. So then I tried finding other ones, and it just kept losing. I'm like, I'll just go back to where we're at. So I don't know where these are in relation to each other, because again, all new to here about everything. So I'm gonna go early in the morning and go to Sam's and pick up my groceries, and Walmart. Hopefully, I don't know how far they are apart from each other. Hopefully not too far. And then tomorrow will be a grocery haul. So that was my day today. And then tonight we've got leftovers still. So we've got leftovers from our cookout that we had for 4th of July. So I'm like, no sense. I was gonna make some sandwich. What was I gonna make? I have roast beef, and I was gonna cook it and put on rolls, but like they're good. And so we're gonna go out tonight later for let Jaden drive, which is fun. So she can get some practice in there. So it's like, I'm just not gonna do any more. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I didn't even do anything today, and that's okay. That's okay. I'd film and give you a video, but sometimes this is how life is. And like, it just was a good day out, and just good time with the girls, and they're funny, they crack me up, and just a good little celebratory time. So that's it. That's my video today. So I'm closing it. And then we're gonna go in the pool after, or probably a little bit before. Go in the pool, have dinner, and then go out for Jaden's little celebratory thing for later. So I'm thinking that, and then tomorrow I'll get up early. I got my groceries ordered for like 7 o'clock in the morning, so we can beat the Florida heat and then be home, and I will be done for the day just by getting groceries, which will be nice. Then I'll make food. I'll do it on the weekend. I'll probably do a video on Saturday. That's what I'll do. I'll film on Saturday. You'll get it on Monday. So you still get food. It's just going to be on Monday. Gather Your Fragment Monday instead of a Gather Your Fragment Friday, because that's how we're going to do life this week. And that's okay. I'm slowing down. The busyness is now starting to like, okay, it's time to resting. So I'm resting, and I'm good with that. So you have a fantastic, thank you for first and foremost, thank you for watching through everything. I know a lot of different things being filmed, a lot of, who knows, it's not as, some people like knowing what's going to be on and repetition, and I get that. I try to be consistent with my filming, so you get videos each day, but sometimes I just don't know what the content is going to be. So thank you for being patient and watching through everything. I'm excited for food. I'm excited for the food and be able to make things. I could order a bunch of stuff because we have an extra refrigerator again, and we have the freezer, so I can store things. For a while I was limited to like, where can I put anything? Now I've got room, so we have got stuff. I ordered stuff. We're gonna be stocked full of groceries, which is a good thing. So it'll be nice. I'm excited, and be filled with food next week for sure. So you have a fantastic, I'm talking fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, okay? This is gonna be my day. Maxine's like, look at her, she's just like, Mommy, just let me lay on you. She's funny. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow and watch the groceries that we find. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.